Hey guys, today I'll be showing you a very comforting pasta in red and white sauce, which is also known as pink sauce pasta. So basically it's a combination of creamy and tangy pasta for all the pasta lovers. So let's get started. So for this we need to boil the pasta first. For this I've taken 4 to 5 cups of water for boiling. To this I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of oil. Mix it really well and let it come to a good boil. Once the water boils completely, next to this I am going to add in 1.5 cups of penne pasta. This pasta is very easily available in the market, but if you want you can use any other shaped pasta you like. This is around 200 grams. After adding, mix that as well and let it boil for about 7 to 8 minutes or until it's cooked up to 75% done. So do not overboil the pasta, otherwise it will become mushy. So let it boil and keep checking in between if you like. So it's been almost 8 minutes. I think it's done enough. I'll break one pasta and show you. You can see it still has some resistance. And when I'm cutting, you can see it's forming a white ring in the center. That means it's cooked enough. This stage is called al dente in Italian. That means it still has some resistance. That means it's 75% done. So at this point of time, switch off the flame. Now strain the water completely, and after straining it, I'm going to pour in some cold water all over to stop the carryover cooking. So this pasta is well boiled. Keep it aside for now. Next up, in a pan, I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of butter, and once the butter is melted, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour or maida. Cook this over low to medium flame for about 2 to 3 minutes or until it turns pale in color. So keep mixing it continuously and do not let it burn. After 2 minutes, you can see it has slightly changed its color, and you can see the rawness of the all-purpose flour or the maida has also gone away. So at this point of time, I'm going to keep the flame on low and add in the milk. So here I've taken 1 cup of milk, which I'm going to add gradually in 2 to 3 batches. And after the first addition, I am going to whisk the mixture to avoid any lumps in it. So keep adding the milk and keep whisking the mixture to avoid any lumps. Mix it really well so that it becomes smooth and creamy, and let it cook on low flame for about 3 to 4 minutes or until it becomes thick sauce. So you can see this thick sauce is ready. I have nicely whisked it. All the milk is already added. Next to this, I am going to add in some salt and little black pepper powder and mix well. So here you go, your white sauce is ready. You can see how smooth and creamy it has come out. So this is the basic white sauce. I am going to keep this aside for now and we'll use it later. Next, here I've got this ready 1 cup of tomato puree. So today I'm using the ready-made tomato puree as I had it handy, but if you want to make it at home, you can simply boil 4 to 5 tomatoes with little salt for about 3 to 4 minutes, remove the skin, and then you can puree it completely. Next up, in a pan, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. You can also use olive oil here. To this I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of chopped garlic. Cook the garlic just for a while, followed by 1 onion which is chopped in cubes, and cook the onions for about 2 to 3 minutes or until it slightly changes its color to golden brown and becomes tender. Next, I am going to add 1 capsicum which is also cut into pieces like this and cook that as well. So today I am using just the onions and the capsicums, but if you want you can also add some mushrooms, zucchini, carrots and corns. So let it cook just for a while. I'm not going to overcook this because I like my vegetables to be slightly crunchy. And after that, I'm going to add the tomato puree to it. Mix that as well and let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes over medium flame. After cooking the tomato puree for about 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to add in some salt over here, half a teaspoon of red chili flakes. If you want, you can also use powder if you want to give good color to this dish. But since today I'm using the ready-made tomato puree, I don't need extra color. Next goes in half a teaspoon of mixed herb seasoning, 1 teaspoon of sugar to balance all the flavors and taste, 1 to 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce or the ketchup, and mix everything really well. and then cover it with a lid over low to medium flame for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now remove the lid and check. You can see it has slightly reduced and it's looking quite good. So at this point of time, you can add half a cup of water to adjust its consistency. So I'm adding just a half a cup of water. You can add more or less as per you like. And after adding the water, let it come to a good boil until the oil starts coming from the sides. You can see it's cooked enough. It's looking thick in texture and the oil is also coming from the sides. So our basic red sauce is ready. You can see this consistency. It's well cooked. Now to this I am going to add the prepared white sauce and mix it really well. Keep mixing it for a while until both are combined well, the red sauce and the white sauce. So if you want, you can add little water over here to adjust its consistency if you wish to. Keep mixing it just for a while. And here I am also adding handful of cheese. So today I am using this Amul processed cheese. I have used 2 cubes of Amul cheese. You can use any cheese of your choice, and if you want, you can also use some mozzarella cheese here. Mix the cheese as well. And now you can see this thick pink sauce is ready. It looks so luscious. Look at this. It's looking so luscious and creamy. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this video today. If yes, then do hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more such amazingly easy recipes. And now to this, I'm going to add in the pasta and toss that as well. So keep tossing the pasta and cook for just about 2 more minutes. We don't want to overcook the pasta, else the pasta will break. So keep mixing it. And guys, if you want, you can adjust the salt and some seasonings over here. And let it cook for about 2 minutes over medium flame. You can see it's looking so creamy and tempting. Do not overcook this. This is almost ready. I'm going to serve it hot with some extra herbs. So I'm using some red chili flakes, some mixed up seasoning and some more grated cheese on top. It's looking too good. You can see this perfect coating consistency. Each pasta is nicely coated with that pink sauce. So do try this recipe and let me know how it turns out for you. Till then, take good care of yourself, enjoy and happy cooking.